Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Vagrus, the Riven Realms. We're at Flatus Bridge, where we still have a thing to get all the way, a couple things actually, all the way up at Fort Arabus, and I'm gonna try to see if I can get there. We're not allowed to cross the river, apparently, so we're gonna try to follow the river and see if we can still get to the fort. But before we do, well, we should check, what are the jobs? So we have eliminate for the Hanjari. Oh, they're weak as heck. We have 314 fighters. Let's do it. Take this. Anything else at the fort? Looks like everything else is elsewhere. Okay. And these are our active ones. Procure goods. Procure goods. Okay. And then... well, we need some supplies for sure. God, you don't have any supplies here. I thought you would have more. Uh-oh. How many days is this? 4 days? That's a lot of money for 4 days of supplies. Oof. Well, good to know. We probably won't ever come back this way. Unless it's like required. Dang, and you want me to go like out into the desert? Seriously? I thought you said near. That's like not that near. Well, we're gonna go to the fort first. I guess we'll buy all the supplies. This is a learning opportunity for me. Don't trust anybody. Visit the bridge facilities. On the other side of the towering dark stone gate that grants entrance to Flatus Bridge, a number of reinforced doorways lead inward into the structure itself. Numerous legionnaires and a lone centurion in full combat regalia stand solemnly beside each door, watchful and vigilant. Stretching into the distance above the river Leith is the bridge proper, crowded by travelers from both shores despite the blockade. We don't really need to talk to the Centurion. The Mason's Workshop, sure. After descending a few flights of wide stairs, you find yourself at the Mason's Workshop. It is a hall awash with bright light of tall tailor-made candles littered with stone blocks and slabs of all shapes and sizes, giving the place a sense of disarray and purpose all at once. The air is thick with the sound of hammering, chiseling, and the grinding of stone against stone. Many a mason and wright tends to their tasks, laboring at the corners of the large chamber, some at workbenches, some near grindstones, and others are embroiled in more focused work with smaller quantities of stone and their tools wrapped up in the minutiae of their trade. Take your leave. Oh. Okay. I guess these are the people we could have asked to come fix the oil cisterns or whatever. Merchants? Cresting the zenith of the bridge's stone mass, you eventually find yourself looking around the markets here, surrounded by the blockade. Due to that barrier, the other side of the bridge, where the path toward Asphodel Hills and beyond can be seen, cannot be accessed. Yet merchants are allowed to do their business in the middle section of the bridge. Commerce is the lifeblood of the Empire, after all. Approach the group of foreign merchants, move towards the blockade. I think this is going to get us in trouble, or at the very least, they'll be like, go away. Approach the merchants. Spice? This is very interesting. We could buy lots of spice here. Buy lots of coffee beans. What? That is so much money. How many stacks is that? 35 per stack is... I can't do math. Well, this is one stack. A small pouch. So one stack, 35. So 105. So that's 4 stacks. Okay. How much does... like, if I took this all the way back to Cobber, for example. Display edibles. Let's do the math here. Cobber, 1.8. Is that even good? It's better if you take it all the way to the lumber camp by, like, a lot. Spice. Is this per stack? Holy Lord, never mind. So a stack of spice is 64. A stack of coffee is 41. So what were you charging? So this is 3 stacks of, or 4 stacks of spices, which equal 64 times 2 is 280. No, 240. It's not that much better. It's like a decent amount. Every 10 days. I wish I hadn't come here. I wish I had come here on the way back. That seems like it would have been a better idea. We'll talk to them later. Cider's Hovel. Some rounds for the soldiers here. Learn what news you can. Gambling Den. Talk to the group of men looking like mercenaries drinking rowdily in the corner of the establishment. Every 300 days. Okay, we have to do this. Is a regular haunt for soldiers and merchants at Flatus Bridge. Cider's Hovel is a hive of degeneracy, gambling, and revelry. Oft called seedies by its more observant patrons, its confines are uniformly dilapidated and usually cramped. An assortment of colorful characters can be found here. The establishment opens up from the bar you currently occupy into two interconnected chambers, the pleasure lounge and the gambling den. Let's talk to this group of men since it's available every 300 days. You make your way over to the corner of the bar where you find the group laughing, drinking, and telling stories. All men, they seem a tawdry bunch, all muscle, brawn, and vulgarity. Members of the party look up as your presence becomes hard to ignore, and a bearded fellow welcomes you heartily to their little gathering. You swiftly learn they are indeed mercenaries and that they are in the employ of House Darius. It is with some pride that their would-be leader tells you they serve the Obsidian Brotherhood, a company comprised almost exclusively of men excelling at obsidian craftworks and operating with an iron fist on any job they take. According to their men, their group is looking for safe passage to join their brethren at Oilfield Duratin, where they are needed for a large operation House Darius is conducting there. There are about half a dozen members of this local group. Where is this? It's not that far away. We could go to the fort, we could hit this on the way, and then we could hit the oil field out there. Yeah, why not take them? This sounds interesting. The Obsidian Brotherhood mercenaries join your comitatus. The bearded fellow grins obnoxiously when you agree to grant them safe passage to the oil field Duratin, declaring forthwith that you must be brought a drink, a hard drink too. Other members of his entourage agree unflinchingly. A Vagrus, willing to assist the goals and objectives of the Brotherhood, is a Vagrus worthy of respect indeed. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, well, let's head out. We still have a lot of movement today. I can't imagine there's anything worth buying here. Some chitin, I guess. But like I said, we don't really want to buy anything on the way to the fort since I don't imagine I can sell anything there. So let's leave and then follow the river. This is kind of perspective because I don't really know how to get to the fort. I mean, you could probably reach one half of the fort anyway. Is everything set up the way we want? Pay now. Don't send any of our guys out. Okay. Turn. We need to be picking up more oil so we can oil up Gorgoro at every opportunity. Continue onward. Now we could send our guys out because we have some extra movement. Might as well. It's only a 10% chance to succeed, but you never know. Okay, we've reached the fort. That wasn't too bad. And we've gained some insight. Your comitatus arrives at the 4 drawbridge gates of the mighty fortress of Arabus. After waiting your turn in the line of chatting travelers, bleeding beasts of burden, exhausted slaves, and fellow Vagri, you're greeted by soldiers of the Chimera Legion under the shadow of the gatehouse. They are manning a checkpoint that separates you from the Manzio, or indeed all of the interior of the keep. A centurion approaches you, demanding you identify yourself. You tell him who you are, and after he briefly confers with his subordinates about you, you are granted entrance into the fortress. Hell yeah! Many great fortresses of the Empire could claim to embody a certain darkness, but Arabus even bears a name that refers to an infinite black void in the ancient Daromarian language, straddling the accursed river Leith, which strips the memories of any fool daring to touch it. The massive fortress is the first gateway towards the war-torn northwest of many legionnaires, or for many legionnaires, since the path of glory begins at its immense west gate. These days, the Chimera Legion oversees Arabus's darkness under strict leadership. Their duty, uphold order in the Bronze Desert at all costs. We have a market for all equipment that the soldiers need, and enter the fortress to visit the legate. Well, let's drop off our stuff for money. And then we can go out to eliminate for the Hanjari, and we also need to visit the oil fields so we can drop off those dudes. 2 to 3 days away. You also have supplies here, but not many. 2 to 3 days. I'm going to buy all of them, despite me not wanting to. What do you guys have here? Karen Keep? Where the hell is that? Holy God, that's so far away. How do you even get it? Do you just have to walk across the damn desert? That's terrible. How far is this? 4 nodes. They won't tell me until I reach there. All right. Maybe someday we'll go out there. Today is not that day. They also want me to take contraband. You people are nuts. Exchange for news. Renaris. Wrong. We're not taking you there. Well, maybe later. No, I don't know. Probably not. I'm not really sure where I'm going right now. Other than I need to take these people to this oil field, which is not where those oil fields are. While we're here, let's visit the Emporium, purchase weapons, purchase equipment, take a look around the Emporium. Against the backdrop of the sinister fortress stands the no less ominous Barbican guarding the gate in front of the outer drawbridge. Grim guards atop its battlements overlook the Legionaires Emporium, where the more decorated and thus wealthier soldiers of the Empire can purchase surplus or premium equipment supplied by well-connected merchants of the major trading houses. Imperial Legionnaires are not the only one to be drawn here by the amazing deals, however. Auxiliary troops, mercenary companies, bounty hunters, and Vagri alike show up regularly to buy military supplies. You look around. Okay, so nothing really going on. Let's purchase equipment. We already have Legionnaire tents. Survival kit is great. Because, oh, interesting, if you have enough rep, you can get it for cheaper. Let's buy the survival kit because we can give that to Elani. I don't think we need any more equipment. So go back to the gatehouse. What about weapons? We have iron armaments and lances. We have both of those already. Okay, so nothing for us there. We don't really have a region to talk to the legate, so I think they would get mad at me. Or maybe we should talk to them, or see if we can. Straddling the sickly waters of the River Leith stands the mighty fortress Arabus. Dominating the blasted landscape, baleful as ever, its massive walls are made of dark gray stone, and its barbed spires clawing at the skies are dotted with apertures like windows, arrow slits, and ballistari, many of them overlooking the double drawbridges connecting the fortress to the shore. It all gives the beholder the impression that this formidable stronghold is nigh impregnable. I'm not gonna pass on false information. Alright, that was interesting, but not really what we're looking for. Alright, so Karen Keep are the only things available to us. We're not going all the way out there. You guys probably don't have anything to sell here. Nope. Okay, so that was interesting. I'm glad we came out here. We learned something. Now, we need to get to House Duratin, and in the way, we would like to eliminate the Hanjari along the way. I don't know where the people... Oh. Sometimes traversing the vast, scorching span of desiccated emptiness is dull beyond conception. Other times, however, one does stumble upon something unusual, or even big and momentous. Not every day do you see the aftermath of a full-fledged battle nearby, for instance. The carrion birds circling overhead were a dead giveaway, but then your scouts confirm it too. As it turns out, a cohort of the Imperial army lies scattered and butchered just behind a sizable rock formation beyond the dunes close by. It might well be worth looting the remains, though it would be wise to mind whatever circumstances may have led to the demise of such a substantial armipotent force. Your commies look at you, awaiting your decision. Investigate. Ah, damn it, Renkylon. How could you? The tolls of war. Found a slain cohort of the Chimera Legion, presumably one of many these days. How could you be upset about this, sir? Anyway, you direct your comitatus in the direction indicated by the carrion birds and soon see bleak rock formations rearing into the sky. Trudging over the windswept dune, you arrive at the edge of the battlefield. Dozens upon dozens of bodies are strewn across the swath of sand and stone, enwreathed by a quivering mirage and emanating a putrefying stench as the high desert heat accelerates decomposition. Most of the rotting bodies of Imperial Legionaries are already stripped of their armaments. The supply carts seem to be picked quite clean as well. Someone was already here to seize the spoils. Let's look around. Carrion birds are feasting upon the corpses like winged harbingers of death they are. They are not the only ones around, however, as you hear something and spy movement behind the line of carts ahead. You sneak up to the nearest cart with broken wheels and take a peek. You see a bunch of poorly dressed yet very dedicated wretches prowling the field of cadavers, poking at the dead and searching them for the most valuable finds they can get their hands on. Their scouts must have notified them about the battlefield, and now they are here, ready to scavenge and loot the remains of the Imperials, or those of your comitatus should you be so ill-fated. Attack them head on? No, let's just intimidate the ass off of these fools. Very high. 1 to 10! There was no chance we fail. That's wild. You managed to chase away the damn scavengers whencesoever they came. For now, it is reasonable to assume they too considered this battlefield an exceptionally lucky find. Thus, you need to make haste if you do not want to face a larger, hungrier horde of them. Stay as long as it takes to loot the corpses. Most of the battlefield has already been looted. Nevertheless, you give order to salvage and what worthwhile cargo there is to take, no matter how long you have to tarry. They take their sweet time to take everything. We got a bunch of bones, some scrap metal, jewelry, and supplies. We will face the scavengers. There are... you're not that big a deal. Defend equally. Actions. Cull their ranks, as is tradition. And then makeshift barricade. Now I get to use makeshift barricade because they attack me. Still only 74% chance to succeed, so hopefully this fight goes well. They're just bone lords, though. That's nothing. All right, we got this. We got this, you guys. Oh, he fended me. Let's try to kill him first, then. 3 damage is good. Nice shot. And finish this guy off. He blocked it and still died. All right, let's try to stun this front row. He's been stunned. Ow, I should have probably stunned the, that guy. That's okay, though. Burn both of them. Man, I love that she can hit 2 people with her fireballs now. You hit me! And now you swap places. All right, stun this guy this time. Good job. Double fireball again. You missed him! I guess he is kind of in cover there. Let's try and finish this guy off. Maybe Gorgoro can kill him. Yeah, let's try. Oh, not quite enough. Kick him to the back? You missed! There we go. I was like, please kill this guy. Let's see. This guy's close to dead. He's also still stunned, so he's like the lowest of the low priority. Stab. Shoot. Double swing? Why not? And then burn them. I would love to kick you to the back. Or no, I would just love to kill you. All right. Cross your fingers. Yeah. I was like, this is gonna heal him, isn't it? You keep bull rushing me. Oh, you finally did knock me to the back. What a nerd. Stab the guy in front of you. Try kick him for real this time. There we go. I guess you could just kill both of them. All right, you didn't kill both of them. You killed one of them. I thought he wasn't able to sling from the front. Apparently, that is not true. Try to end him. Good job. Incoming attack. Oh, you hit Elani. Rush forward. Crit for death. Fantastic. The sound is still really loud. I thought I had turned the volume of the game down, but apparently that's not far enough. Hold on. Options. Audio. See? Master volume at 70? We gotta drop this even further. Like 45. There. Sorry for those of you who have been like suffering through the game being like way too loud for like the last few videos. All right, that should be fine. If you guys think it could be a little louder, let me know. Wow, we absolutely devastated them. Critical success. Yes. Pursue them. We have a 99% chance, so we might as well. Wow, absolutely devastated. We did so good. Heal? I don't think anybody got hurt. Just heal normal. We got some moon dust. That's going straight into Harvick's pocket. And we got some money. After pushing the foe back into the desert, the victory feels hollow. You have taken whatever was left on the battlefield, but the price might have been too high. No, not at all. Not even true. That was totally fine. All right, Harvick, we have a gift for you. Here's some moon dust. And then I think I have a thing for Aelani as well. Give gift. Ah, damn it, it's a survival kit. Oh no, wait, we do have a survival kit. She's just on cooldown, so we will give that to her later. I don't actually know when it's off cooldown, but that's cool for now. We should try to get our vigor back up, so let's rest without guards for today. And then we're just gonna go like straight northwest through the desert. Right here. Are we like right in the thick of it? We are. Okay. So this is very interesting now. Let us rest. Back to full guarding. Now, how do we find the people we're after? It's a rough one. I probably should have declined it immediately as soon as I saw that it was 17 nodes worth of travel in here. But we can give it a shot. How much? We have 3 days of supplies. We could get here in 1 day. Like, we can wait like 1 day. Send out your scout. Well, we don't even have enough scouts. Oh, I'm an idiot. All right. Well, you know, it was worth a shot, but I don't think we have. Never mind. I was gonna say I don't think we have the ability to scout for these people. Oh, we're supposed to kill a horde of Jacra? That's nothing. All right, we're gonna kill you fools. Call their ranks. We'll just do normal call the ranks. We don't really need the insight or resourcefulness. And thank you about the comment about why I couldn't upgrade my resourcefulness, by the way. I was on the wrong menu. They show you your resourcefulness, but you have to be on like your stats menu in order to upgrade that. Begin fight. I'm gonna pay attention to the sound now. Hopefully it's not too loud. All right, go for the middle one. Still kind of loud, but let me know if that's better. Jesus Christ, it's so loud. Like, for whatever reason, the combat sound balance is like so far off. I guess it's effects volume. We're gonna turn this down to like 20. I love how narration isn't really, it's in the game for a very small amount of time. Okay, let us stun this front guy. That's much better. Much less like ear-shattering than it was before. That guy's down. Shoot. Shoot this front guy. Good shot. Well done, man. And then stab this guy. Yes! 2 of the front row people are down, so they'll spend a lot of their time just moving around. Gorgoro will get that health back, no problem. And let's try to end this guy. Goodbye. Kick you to the back row. Dang it, Harvick. I need to upgrade his kick ability. Try to lock this guy in the back row, though. Now he's stuck. Stab you. Good dodge. And you can't move. Go ahead and reload your gun. You might need it. Burn. Burn miss is rough, but we'll try our best. Good crit. Stab. Oh. Life is hard. At least he's on the back row, though. Dang, they're slippery. Oh, and then he hurt Eilani because of it. Stab. Burn both of them. Fantastic. And then, I mean, you don't really need to shoot him. But what else are you gonna do? Use your rune, I guess. I should probably upgrade the rune. I feel like I use it a fair amount now. And they're gone. Well done, team. Success. Heal. Lots of supplies. Heck yeah. But is the battle over? I assume so? Don't you have to go back to the place you went? Or maybe we just get... Maybe not. I don't know. I thought maybe you had to go back to the place you came from in order to get your, like, payment? But maybe that's not true. Eilani got her health back. We're in great shape. We've reached... Check the water. We got some supplies. Sounds good to me. Supplies seem hard to come by out here. We dropped off the mercenaries. We just got rep with House Darius for that. Are you kidding me? I'm shocked. All right, we have to, yeah, there it is. All right, we need to use our max. Oh, I should, I'm stupid. I should have been assigning a deputy from like 2 or 3 episodes ago. All right, 6 maximum resourcefulness is great. Let's hold on to our insight and see if we can't get another authority. I kind of like the idea of having 6 deputies, even though I've been running with 4 instead of 5. All right, the wayward oil field of Duratin has clearly seen better days, yet House Darius, its owner, seems more inclined to throw ill-reputed mercenaries and slave lives into the heap of issues it frequently creates. With such deteriorating conditions out in the middle of nowhere, it is a small wonder that many minds begin wander towards other less industrious pursuits. They have slaves and the twin compounds. I assume there's lots of oil to be had out here. Indeed. I'm curious what the oil cost from the different oil fields are. Like if we put Duratin, Renaris, and Venari up here, and we look at oil, is that raw materials? Probably. Yes. Buy. Renaris and Venari are the cheapest for sure. By a lot. Followed by Duratin. So we probably don't want to buy oil here. If we can help it. So. Eliminate for near Fort Arabus. Turn in. Hell yeah. Available. Distribute. You want me to take oil from this pottery to Oilfield Renaris. Okay. Karen Keep is across the desert. We could go back to Flatus Bridge. And I kind of want to. So I think that's what we will do. We should also sell this crap here. Like, I don't really want to haul it around, so we're just gonna yeet it. Get it out of here. Let's go ahead and take this to go to Flatus Bridge. Since that's 4 days away. How much supplies do we have? We have 5. We have just enough to get there. But we should hit Uten Grey on the way down, just so we can, I assume grab some supplies there at a, what I assume is a oasis. It says it's an encampment. I guess I don't know. Maybe we should buy the supplies they have just in case, because they were more expensive at the bridge. So anything we can get away with not buying at the bridge is probably better for us. Yeah. Exchange for news. Abar Kada. I don't know where that is. Home away from home for House Darius and their mercenaries. Adjacent and distinctly unique, 2 large structures stand a fair distance from the oil rigs and beside the scattered markets here. The multi-storied headquarters of House Darius and a smaller low-walled garrison dedicated to one of their most trusted mercenary companies in the region, the Obsidian Brotherhood. Well guarded from all sides, the buildings are adorned with 2 distinct banners, the red trident emblem of Darius and a black blade against a crimson background for the hired swords. Let us visit the Brotherhood garrison. Watch who's dueling in single combat here. Make your way to the common room. The paved courtyard of stone is teeming with mercenaries who bear the Brotherhood's black and red colors, as well as freelancers looking for employment. Some are conversing with one another, some duel in single combat in more open spaces, while others appraise weaponry from beneath darkened alcoves illuminated by scant torchlight. At the different ends of the courtyard lie large wooden doors that lead into various chambers and halls, one of which is wide open and gives way to a common room of sorts. Let's see who's dueling. They have dedicated. Finished. You find a place at the periphery of an ongoing duel and ask the members of a small crowd that has gathered who is fighting. Visibly enthralled, the soldiers watching are keen to tell you who is battling it out. Magnus Afra, a tall blonde House Darius warrior who serves as a blade for hire for a band of wealthy merchants, and Rufus of the Brotherhood, a renowned killer known for his brutality who wields a short, thin blade that appears to be fashioned of steel. Magnus, on the other hand, adopts a more conservative approach, opting for a gladius and a scutum. I think that's a type of spear. Watching their movements and their faces, you soon realize that the men have been going at it for some time. Each fighter stares down the other, drenched in sweat, waiting for the opportune moment to strike. It is Rufus who begins the bulk of the aggression, seemingly relentlessly launching attack after attack at the tall man, who, I guess a scutum is a shield, whose shield defense deflects time and time again. At length, Rufus's frustration becomes palpable, and he makes a crucial mistake, attempting to sidestep and quickly swap his sword to his left hand, where he lashes out with a cross slash at what he perceives to be Magnus's exposed flank. Magnus reacts swiftly, however, turning his shield into a weapon as he brings it up and into his opponent in one fluid motion, sending him bloody and reeling to the ground. Not a moment later, his gladius is at Rufus's throat, and he yields immediately, the mouth of his angular jaw curling into a wry smile. "Not today, mate," you hear Magnus say. With the duel concluded, Magnus helps the man up and they embrace, regarding each other with mutual respect and brotherly love. Oh man, I was hoping we could recruit that dude. Alright. Make your way to the common room? Goodbye some drinks. Waltz over to the corner where several muscular types are arm wrestling, or attempt to spend the day in a drinking session. I guess arm wrestle? Oh, we get to arm wrestle? We're doing this. Tough, mighty, strong-minded. Bam! We gained a bros. Awesome. Okay, well, we're gonna pause it there. The next time, or the next episode, we're gonna make our way down to Utengrei, back to Flatus Bridge, and then we're gonna make our way back towards Kabur. And then probably head towards the Stone Gate to head back to our other side of the world over here. So we can drop off that message at Tectum Carvos for the prince there. But that's long term. I don't know how many episodes that's going to take. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more Vagrus the Riven Realms or my other videos going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. That also helps me out a lot. But until next time, everybody, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.